Mo, that's more like it, isn't it? You know, we've been at Leicester, we've been at Wolves, seen those terrible performances. But like that guy just said, the work rate today of those players was phenomenal.
Yeah, man, exactly that. Look, you can have all the talent in the world, unless you apply it in the right way, unless you actually put in some graft, it's not going to go your way. And away games, that's what the difference has been. Against Leicester, there were barely any times where we initiated a press. And you have to do that with a lot of confidence. And I feel like, because obviously when you are pressing, you're risking something, you're leaving space in behind. If you don't have that confidence to do it, then you're going to get pulled all over the place. One of you will press, you'll leave space in behind. And away, we just don't have that confidence. And I think that's why we don't press and we invite teams on. Here, we did press, and Aubameyang and Lacazette today, we'll talk about their goals, of course, but what I love more than anything was the application, their work rate today.
Especially after going 1-0 down,
yeah, well,
it would have been a huge blow. I mean, it was a huge blow to all the fans around me. They were crestfallen, some of them, fearing the worst, but to go win 1-0 down and for that reaction, it was so good.
It was brilliant. And look, at 1-0 down, 50 minutes of the game gone, you're 1-0 down and you're thinking, oh, this is bleak. Every single one of us would have taken 3-1 at that stage, Obviously, we all wanted the clean sheet, but we didn't get that today. It can't always go your way. I'd much rather have a 2-0 like we did against Napoli than a 3-1, because ultimately, if they do score an early goal out there, it's going to be very, very difficult, and they know. But that's why that third goal changes the absolute tie in its entirety. We can now go there and just say, look, we're just going to keep it 0-0 till half time, play a really relaxed, chilled out game, take the bite out of the game, take the sting out of it. 5 in midfield, 1 up top is the way I'd go, and just say, look, we're going to nick a goal on a set piece, on a free kick, something like that, like Lacazette did in Naples. And then once we get that goal, then it's very, very comfortable. But look, we have to be confident to go through now. It was a really good performance today. And Aubameyang as well, like the last gentleman mentioned as well, usually it's Lacazette that's getting in tackles and snapping at defenders' heels. Aubameyang did that as well today.
And they got service today, and it's something that they haven't been getting over the past few games. They were getting service.
They were getting service, yeah.
This guy said it's Ozil.
I mean, look, I think Ozil was good today, but he wasn't fantastic. There were far too many times where I felt like he was walking rather than running, and I wanted more from him, to be honest with you. But yeah, he was fine. The thing is, though, look, when you don't have confidence away from home, it's very hard to play a player like Ozil, because you need to bring it back to basics, and the basics are work rate. And Ozil doesn't give you that, let's be honest. With Ozil, none of us doubt his talent. Again, we doubt his application.
I thought today you're saying that, I thought he worked hard today. There was a couple of times I saw him he won the ball impressive.
No, that's true, yeah, he did a couple of times, but it's not consistent. It's a case of, with Torreira, whenever the ball is there to be won, he'll go and attempt to win it. With Lacazette, whenever it's there, he'll go and try and do it. With Ozil, you're almost surprised when he does do it. And what he needs to do is kind of make it more consistent. But look, today, I have to say, 75 minutes of football, that is the standard. That's what we want to see as Arsenal fans, week in, week out, home, away from home, doesn't matter. But that was absolutely brilliant, that 75 minutes. And the last goal changes everything. And now we've got to be confident. Chelsea drew away at Frankfurt, so I'd say they're favourites to go through. But to be honest with you, Arsenal versus Chelsea in the final, I'm quite confident.
We've got a good record against them in finals.
We do. I mean, it's a real shame Aaron Ramsey won't be playing because, obviously he's injured now. But the thing is, I really do fancy it. And even fourth place, I fancy that as well, because you cannot predict which team is going to drop points. We could go in.
Do you go strong against
100%,
Brighton?
Yeah, absolutely no optional changes. Just stick your strongest team out. Obviously, they'll have more stats. They'll know which players are in like a red zone or fatigue or whatever. If you have to rest a player, we obviously don't get that sort of information. But if you have to rest a player, then fine, rest a player. But nothing optional. Chelsea might drop points, and we have to be there ready to go and take that. I still want to double up on our chances, because in a final, it's just one bad refereeing decision that can take the whole game away from you. We can't just throw all our eggs in one basket and hope we qualify for the Champions League via the Europa. So we've got to go for it in the league as well. But look, well done today. Should have been more, I have to say that. Lacazette should have had 4, but that third goal changes everything. I'm confident now.